This is The Ultimate Fighter. Viewer discretion is advised. Previously on The Ultimate Fighter. The competition to fight UFC flyweight champion Demetrious Johnson has been intense. The first 5 fights of the tournament have all ended in finishes. Then in the 6th fight of round 1, 7-seed jiu-jitsu expert Ronaldo Candido took on number 10 seed Jamie Alvarez. Jamie nearly knocked Ronaldo out in round 1. But in a stunning reversal, Ronaldo got Jamie's back and sunk in a rear naked choke, ending the fight and continuing the streak of finishes.
Winner and moving on, Ronaldo.
Now it's time for the 7th fight. Number 11 seed Matt Rizzo goes up against 6 seed Matt Schnell. A talented all-around fighter out of American Top Team, Matt Danger Schnell looks to put his stamp on the competition.
My nickname's Danger for a reason. If we go to the ground, don't be surprised if I collect another jiu-jitsu black belt.
Standing in his way is wrestling specialist Matt Razor Sharp Rizzo.
I've been doing this a long time, a lot longer than Matt Schnell. I'm a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. My record shows I finished 7 fights in rear naked chokes. There's only one way you're taking me out, that's in a body bag.
Let's do it.
How'd you feel when you won that legacy belt?
Felt good, man.
Oh no, his win had a lot behind it.
Next up, we have the number 6 seed Matt Schnell versus the number 11 seed Matt Rizzo. These guys both have similar experience, and they both love to finish fights early, so this should be a very exciting fight.
Who's that one? That one's Rizzo's.
The opportunity to become the Ultimate Fighter champion, not only the contract, but not only to fight Demetrious Johnson, it's mind-blowing.
I think Tim got the best
That
one.
one looks the badass.
Tim's is nice, but I think Zulu's is the best.
Zulu's looks the closest to the UFC.
Yeah, Tim's looks like a freaking, like the WCW Intercontinental
fake
title.
gold.
This is the hardest tournament that anyone's ever put together in this weight class with the best guys in the world. And, you know, we'll have plenty of time to get ready for Mighty Mouse, but as for now, I'm getting ready for Matt Rizzo, and that's all I can see right now.
Damasio's title's way cooler than mine.
Oh my God, yeah.
Schnell has a very impressive record. It's 10-2. He's a well-rounded fighter. He's won his last 7 fights, 5 of which he finished in the first round.
Schnell with a nice combination, drops the Brazilian. It's going to be another first round finish.
In 2016, he earned a title shot against Damasio Page for the Legacy flyweight belt, but Damasio got injured, so Schnell fought for an interim belt instead.
Hard to get out of this. Yeah, he got it. Schnell's done it.
And he won that fight by submission in the first round. Matt Schnell's skills and his aggressiveness would make for a very fun fight against Demetrius Johnson.
I started fighting just as a means to stay in shape after high school. I was an athlete my entire life, football, track, a little wrestling, and to me it was just kind of the next step. I don't particularly see myself being any style of fighter. I can fight anywhere. My nickname's Danger for a reason. I'm a two-time Golden Glove champion, purple belt in jiu-jitsu. I've worked my whole entire career to be well-rounded and to have a good skill set.
I feel extremely confident with Matt. Out of everybody, he's really athletic, very agile. His confidence is really high. He's a tough person.
Styles make fights. We know that. So, how you think you want to fight your upcoming opponent needs to be how your upcoming opponent doesn't want to fight. Okay? Your guy, he's got better wrestling.
I'm fighting Matt Rizzo, and he's black belt in jiu-jitsu. He's a grappler through and through. He's kind of wild on the feet. Stylistically, it's not a great matchup though, honestly. I prefer to go with a guy who can strike a little bit so I can show my game and flex it out there.
Get on his head.
This is key right here, tight waist on his head, change his levels.
Get ready to use that shoulder to contract. Okay, we do.
Schnell has the ability to kind of just keep it on his feet. I believe he's more agile. His jiu-jitsu game is good.
You gotta do it fast to get your belly over it. Here.
The only disadvantage that we might have against Rizzo is probably the wrestling.
So what? Do what you were doing, what we were talking about. Were you gonna try to take this side? Yeah, and then they can go here.
I already understand my range quite well, so I don't think the coaches are trying to change that about me. They want me to fight my fight, but be aware of the takedown. So we worked a little extra takedown defense, and I think it's coming together. My game plan for this fight is let it flow. I have more weapons than he does, and I'm capable of fighting anywhere the fight takes place. And for him, he needs to get it to the ground. And if we go to the ground, don't be surprised if I collect another jiu-jitsu black belt.
This is the nature.
The nature afuera.
Afuera.
You guys ever paddleboard? We got paddleboard, canoe, and then we even got a boat. We're out here at Lake Las Vegas. Gave the guys the afternoon practice off so we could actually get some paddleboarding in. I knew it was a nice scenery and stuff around here. I think that can be very healing for the guys, you know, when they're cooped up in a gym in a house all day.
Who can't swim?
Swoop. Yeah, 2 people can't swim.
How many life vests do we need? 2 life vests. And then I think, I don't know who's gonna use a canoe, but I thought Terrence maybe was.
I cannot swim, so I chose the canoe. A lot of them went paddleboarding. Had my life vest on. Slow and steady, boys. I was like, man, if I go under, you know, I had the life vest, so I felt a little safer.
My first fight is one I'll worry about right now. It's versus Matt Schnell and Danger. But it's definitely awesome to have a team bonding, especially our team is actually pretty close with each other. All the guys are basically out here. Even our friend Damasio, one hand going out there paddleboarding.
Zach.
Hey guys, that was a good time. Back to work tomorrow. Thanks for taking us. Love you all. Love you all. Woo!
Yeah, love you.
Getting ready for Matt Schnell. He's just a basic MMA fighter. He's good all-around area, but I'm better. My game plan is to take him down and grind the hell out of him. If he gives me his back and his neck is up, I'm choking the out of his ass. That's for sure. My first sport was ever wrestling, man. My older brothers wrestled, and I kind of just followed in their footsteps. I started wrestling at 4 years old. Once I graduated college, I started doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Especially with the great wrestling background I had, I was a natural. I transitioned to boxing, Muay Thai, and I believe now I'm a well-rounded fighter.
Matt Rizzo won the Ring of Combat Flyweight Championship in 2014.
He weighed at 125 pounds. From Levittown, Pennsylvania, he is the challenger tonight. Welcome, please, Matt Razor Sharp Rizzo.
And he won by rear naked choke.
Might be all over. Yep.
Oh, wow.
And Jimmy Grant was out.
Yeah.
Then he successfully defended that belt for 2 years. Rizzo's finished almost every fight he's had in the first round, and a majority of them by submission. He's got great jiu-jitsu, and he is definitely one of the strongest wrestlers here.
Razor Sharp Rizzo.
Things he's gonna throw, we got counters from. Things he doesn't want, he's getting taken down. Exactly. And we have that all day. So we take away these few little things at his distance. The kicks, make him pay every time he kicks, every time he jabs. Yeah. Okay, best idea. Just jab counters, anything you want. Overhands. Yeah, I like that. Our next matchup is Matt Rizzo versus Matt Schnell, and I think Matt Schnell is he's very athletic, very good fighter, but he also enjoys his distance. He enjoys just fighting pretty, fighting very technical. So we got to go in there and make it an ugly fight. We're comfortable there. We got our counters. We got our jab counters. But when we see it, we take away that crush from him. We baby elephant on the bottom. Let him know you're not going anywhere.
Getting ready for Matt Schnell. He's just a basic MMA fighter. He's good all-around area, but I'm better in certain areas, and that's what we're going to exploit.
Rizzo has wrestled his whole life to be able to take people down that haven't wrestled. That's Matt Schnell. We know he's dangerous with his hands, fast, so it's going to be hard to take down, but we know the task at hand.
I've been doing this a long time, a lot longer than Matt Schnell. I'm a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. My record shows I finished 7 fights in rear naked chokes, and my stand-up is just as good as his, actually. Eric's helped me out a lot in this last couple of days. My opponent is going to have a lot of quick hands, and I think it's really good for me to work with Eric. He's very good, man. With fast hands, fast movement, and it's kind of what I need right now. I need somebody to sit there and move around for me in my distance and show me some quick hands at me. Most likely we'll be stand up with him. Probably not. We're going to take it where we're better at, and that's the whole game plan. You game plan for every person, and my game plan is to take him down and grind the hell out of him. If he gives me his back and his neck is up, I'm choking the out of his ass. That's for sure.
I rode a school bus when I went to a little school in South Louisiana, and every single day I fought somebody. Every single day. I was just a little mean kid. Fighting has always been in me. When I was a kid, I was fighting people. I've been fighting people my whole life. I've always been a tough, scrappy little guy. When I was on the football field, I was the one looking for contact. Every play I would find it, you know, and that's just the type of person I've always been. I come from a split family. My dad was always part of our lives, but I lived away from him, so my man figure was my brother, and my brother was a crazy person, and he taught me, like, don't take no from nobody, so he looked at me the wrong way, and I freaking, what? It's one of those things, people run their mouth to me all the time, but I'll fight you in a parking lot. I don't care. It's been like that my whole life. It's just who I am. I'm a nice guy, but you're not gonna get away with saying something crazy to me without me saying something back. I'm originally from Shreveport, Louisiana. I've been living and training in Coconut Creek, Florida for the last 2 years. Beautiful day out here in sunny South Florida. This is the back entrance to American Top Team. It's really the best move I ever made in my life, to pick up and go to American Top Team. I feel great about, and it's my home now. These guys treat me like family. This right here is my room, bed, where I've been sleeping for the last 7-8 weeks, training hard. I've been actually living and training at American Top Team for the last 2 months. They moved me in. It's an egregious offense to leave dishes in the sink around here. I live a minimalistic lifestyle, and I do as little as I possibly have to live and pay my bills. Fighting is both my hobby and my passion, and my job. I also teach at a Taekwondo school, and I drive an aftercare school bus. Already getting packed up, ready to go. To make my way to St. Louis, Missouri, go see my girlfriend, Morgan. My girlfriend currently lives in St. Louis, Missouri. Just arriving at the St. Louis airport, about to go see Morgan. First time in about 4 weeks we've seen each other. So, this should be exciting. She is a NICU nurse. She's a very smart girl. She's good looking. We've been together now for about 4 years, and any chance I get to go out there and see her, I try and take that opportunity. The majority of the time we just hang out at her apartment, or sometimes we go to her parents' house. We've been in a long-distance relationship our entire relationship. That's how I know she's a good one, is because she's stuck with me. She's my team captain. She's been at every single fight. She's watched them all.
So I just finished a great workout here with my buddies. One of the things I really appreciate about martial arts is that everywhere I go I can create relationships, meaningful relationships with good people. Here I am in St. Louis visiting my girlfriend, and I can always go and break a sweat. And this is what it's all about.
It's hard because we are constantly in a position where we're trying to move together. It's bedtime around these parts, but I just want y'all to notice. Oh yeah, he looks like a little prairie dog. But between her career and mine, it's been difficult to this point, but the plan is eventually for us to settle down and find our way. Come here.
Babe, I have no makeup on.
You have no makeup on. Beautiful.
Oh my goodness.
You know, she's my backbone. She's everything to me. Give me a kiss. I love you.
I love you.
I can't wait to get on to my girl, bro. I can't. I'll miss my joint. I'll miss my wifey. My girl's taking her boards this hand to become a nurse and stuff, so she gonna be hating life. That's our future. Make that money, I can sit there and train the rest of my life, or open my own gym and just teach. I mean, that's the ultimate goal. I mean, that's my whole idea, you know? My fiance, her name's Rachel. She is beautiful, man. I cannot wait to start a family with her, and, you know, she's my backbone. I can't say enough about her. I love her very much. Welcome to my house. Levittown, Pennsylvania. Me and my fiance live with my parents, so this is my house. My doggies. Come here, girls. Come here. That's Holly. We call her the CP dog. It's tough, man. It's tough living with my parents and her. Say hi, Rachel.
Hi.
So that's my beautiful fiance. But living with my parents, it helps me financially. You know, if I didn't live with my parents, I couldn't train. Love you, baby.
Love you.
The ultimate goal is to get us out of there and hopefully buy a house within the next couple months or so, and we can move on with our life.
He is going to win it all so he can have the fight in December. It is on my birthday, so I would like to go to Vegas. And yeah, no.
Pretty much. I do work a full-time job, but I mean, that's just to keep me afloat. If I didn't have that, I wouldn't be able to train full-time. The daily chores of a life does not stop, even though you are a professional fighter. For me, training full-time and working full-time and having them have my back, I couldn't be in this opportunity. We both work for Connective Home, which is, we do security, data, home security, cameras, audio, video. We look at everything, actually. I do like my work. Got me full-time, got me insurance, and I cannot complain one bit. But that's just temporary. This is full-time now. Headed to practice. Luckily for me, my gym's only 2 minutes away. And boom, we are here. Revolution Academy is one of the best small schools outside on the East Coast. My gym's a very small gym out of Levittown, Pennsylvania. But I mean, I'm about to put it on the world map right now. I've been there for 10 years now. It's kind of one-on-one coaching, and you have everything you personally need to become an amazing fighter. You might be from these other huge gyms, all these other big organizations and stuff like that, but I mean, I fight for the best organization. Revolution Academy is by far the smallest gym, but I'm in the business of making small gyms big names. My mother Nancy. My brother Jimmy right there. I love my family, my brothers. My parents put their whole life and savings into my wrestling. Then, you know, I cannot, you know, thank them enough for what they did for me. Heather, say hello to the camera, Heather. Say hello. There's Rob. All my friends, my family that, you know, that are in from the local area, they kind of gave me a go-away party. And it was actually pretty humbling to have these people supporting me and wishing me the best luck out here, and you know, I can't thank them enough. Love you, baby. Boy, he said I'll be able to talk to you so we can all understand. I've been waiting for a very long time. I've been doing combative sports for 26 years. This is just another stepping stone in my life that I'm here to achieve.
His biggest fan, his brother Jimmy.
I'm here to put on a show and let the whole world know who Matt Razor Sharp Rizzo is.
There you go.
Yes, sir. Going down.
Gentlemen, welcome to the weigh-in. First to the scale, Matt Rizzo.
Schnell and Matt Rizzo. I was supposed to fight Matt Schnell before my injury. I had a testicle injury, pulled me out of his fight, my title defense. He ended up getting the interim title for Legacy.
Me and Rizzo became pretty good friends, so since we've been on the show, you know, it's kind of hard for me to pick sides, you know, but Rizzo's my bunkmate, and I just wanted a real good fight, you know. I think Schnell's gonna try to make it a stand-up war, where Rizzo's gonna try to make it a ground game.
125 pounds.
Yeah, Rizzo! There we go, baby.
Next to the scale, Matt Schnell.
Matt Schnell and I have been training many years together at American Top Team and have become really good friends. And I've seen him grow as a mixed martial artist. I definitely see him going out there using his footwork and his kickboxing, and I definitely see him walking away with that W.
125 and a half pounds. Rizzo.
Matt Schnell is a very talented, well-rounded fighter, but he likes to stand and bang. And I think he's going to try to keep this fight off the ground and overwhelm Rizzo with his speed and power. In almost all of his fights, Rizzo likes to take his opponents down right away. And his biggest strength is his wrestling. So if he can outsmart Schnell and get him in a bad position on the ground, Rizzo has a really good chance to move on in this competition.
I've worked my whole career to get here and to be a part of this. I've dreamt about winning the UFC flyweight title for as long as I can remember. It's not a matter of if, it's when.
I'm 100% healthy for this fight. I know what he brings, I know what I bring. I'm ready to win it, and I'm not going anywhere. I definitely had one of the biggest fights coming up in my life today. Feel pretty good. I actually got one of the best sleeps I had in all the time I've been here last night. Getting up early is kind of what I'm used to. I'm usually up at 5:30 in the morning. I've been waiting, man. I'm 30 years old. I've been waiting for a couple years now. For me to be here, it's humbling. It's been a tough road, coming from a small gym, small town.
Pick a gear and stick with it. Once you pick that pace, you gotta stay with it. There's no turning back, you know what I'm saying? Because you turn back a little bit, and that's where they get their breath, and they could reset, try to reset.
Yeah. There's times where I thought my career's over with, man. You know, they say you're pretty much past your prime. But reality is, I think I'm in my prime. You know, as you get older, you get stronger, you get more mental game, and mental game is a big part of this game. And I believe I want to keep grinding to it. And I appreciate everyone that had my back to get me to this point now. Now I have to do work.
Today's a big day, biggest fight of my career. For now, I'm just trying to keep a cool mind, stay relaxed, just try and convince myself that it's just another day. And I think that'll help me perform my best. I'm not trying to make the moment too big, because though it's important, it's just another fight. And if I go out there and perform, everything will take care of itself. I've dreamt about hoisting that belt and standing over a roaring crowd, and I see the same thing over and over again. I'm pounding my chest and I'm yelling, and the crowd's going nuts.
I've been waiting to get this opportunity, and not only that, waiting to be here, waiting to be on the show, or waiting to be representing the USC. Especially from where I'm from, man. This is a big accomplishment, and I'm gonna have to go balls to the walls, and there's no do or die here, man. I'm coming, man. There's only one way you're taking me out, that's in a body bag.
Fight day is always a roller coaster. I get somewhat emotional. I feel I put in so much hard work, and I know what I expect of myself, so it's not a great feeling. It's very uneasy, and there are a lot of nerves. I've worked my whole career to get here and to be a part of this. I've dreamt about winning the UFC flyweight title for as long as I can remember. It's not a matter of if, it's when. And I'll accomplish my goals.
I'm 100% healthy for this fight. I know what he brings, I know what I bring. I'm in it to win it, and I'm not going anywhere.
I'm trying to do this for the people who supported me and told me that this was something I was capable of.
Danger has great stand-up, very good kicks, quick on his legs, reacts fast for takedown defense. I think Rizzo, he might have a good challenge here.
Would you hold on to my nerves? Nice.
There you go.
I just want to perform my best. I believe in myself. I'm definitely confident, but at the same time, I'm concerned.
Matt Schnell, I mean, you better be ready, man. I'm coming to bring the heat, and you better be ready to stop it. If you can't, then sorry, on to the next one.
Matt Schnell, he's ready to go, man. His confidence level's high. Almost like it's arrogance or maybe even cockiness. But that's, to me, that's always a plus to have.
Make him scared. He's already scared. Right? He's already worried about that takedown.
I see Rizzo having to really go all in on takedowns, kind of in a desperate way. Schnell's gonna see it coming from a mile away, be able to keep him off, touch him up a little bit with the hands. Schnell's coming out on top with that one.
Wait. I love the matchup. We know the task at hand. We know what we have to do. Rizzo's been motivated. I think these guys fighting the last days are really ready. They've been inspired by the other performances and everyone else, their teammates going out there. And so I think they're gonna come in and fight their best.
First match is always the toughest. I want to get through it. If it has to go all rounds, we're going all rounds, man. I want to be there the whole 100%. You know, keep my hands up, chin down, let's come forward. Once you step in the cage, that door's locked, it's on, man. No hatred, I'm coming for you.
Smart, then right? Smart.
I'm just ready to fight. I want to get in there. The nerves are brutal, but you know, I've conquered this 25 times now. I've gotten in there and made that walk over and over and over again. I know what I'm capable of, and I know I can get in there and get it done.
Ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it. Control. Lock your hands. Lock your hands. Yeah, stay off the back of the head. That's your only warning.
Nice, Matt. Nice, Matt. Level change, level change, level change. Good level change. They go power bomb it. Pressure on his head.
Watch your fingers. Watch your fingers.
You're good. Focus. Focus and out. Focus. It's not tight. It's not tight. Focus. Good, good, good. Work to a top position. Work to a top position. Thank you. Thank you. Now we work. Now we work.
He's catching his breath, Matt. Listen. Nothing, Matt. Nothing, Matt. Nothing, Matt. Let's get up, Matt. Let's get up. Make it hell. There you go. Make it hell, Matt. No, nothing, Matt.
We got to score from there, Rizzo. Rizzo, we got to score from there. Rizzo, that's the half round. I need you to score from here.
Good side control. Elbows. Yes. It's your fight. Good distance. Good distance, man. Good distance. Let's strike. Desperate, man.
No kicks without hands.
Center of the cage is yours. You look for your targets with your punching and your boxing. He doesn't want to box with you.
And we got to keep our hips near him, and we got to keep the pressure, and we got to land elbows, not giving him any space, okay?
Fight! Hands up, hands up!
Let those hands go, Matt. Let those hands go. Nothing, nothing. Nothing, nothing. Straight.
Back up. This is what you want.
Better score on this. Better score. Let's go.
Stick control, Matt. Up, Matt.
Control. Get up with strikes. Punch up to work to that joint. Okay. Yeah. Make him feel your weight. Work it. Make him get out. Make him work to get out. I want you to get back to your feet, man. You're better in here. How do we finish? Submission. We finish. Stop his head. Stop his head. Stop his head.
Rizzo, breathe and stay on him. Breathe and stay on him. Strike, Matt. We gotta win this round, Matt. Come on.
I need you back on your feet, man.
Stay active, follow his hips when they move.
We're close to the cage to get to that wall walk, man. You gotta score, yes!
First round starts with Rizzo and Schnell, and they're filling each other out. Schnell wanted a little bit more of distance, where Rizzo wanted to get in automatically and grind.
Stay tight. Yes, Rizzo, yes.
Schnell, like we had planned, crossed him with a good right hand, stunned Rizzo a little bit.
Nice.
Rizzo was looking to put Schnell against the cage, but he was unable to finish anything. I think Matt overworked throughout that first round.
The first round is very back and forth, and Rizzo fights hard for the takedown. But when he gets it, Schnell sinks in the guillotine, and I thought the fight was going to be over, but Rizzo escapes. The fight is very competitive, and there are multiple takedowns, reversals.
20 seconds, Rizzo!
The round ends with Schnell going for a triangle. Fight. Round two starts and both guys are going at it. Schnell wants to keep the fight standing, but it ends up turning into a real ground war. And Schnell more than held his own.
Rizzo, breathe and stay on him.
Rizzo ends up in Schnell's full guard and looks like he's in control, but Schnell goes for the triangle, and Rizzo makes some mistakes defending it, and Schnell took advantage and forcing Rizzo to tap.
Winner and advancing, Matt Dangerschnell.
Made amateur mistakes in there tonight.
I didn't feel like I performed the way I know I can. A little disappointed, happy I came away with the win, but I expect more from myself.
Beautiful, man. Beautiful. I had a hard time watching that fight. You know, I know what Danger's capable of, and I kind of know why he was so down on himself after that performance. He showed so little of what he's actually capable of.
1, 2, 3, check it!
I had a lot of bad mistakes in that fight, and you know, I can't take anything back now. He's very game. He knew what I was going to do, and congrats to him for sure. And, you know, definitely my fault for doing things I shouldn't have done.
Every loss is hard. I mean, it's the lowest point, you know, you can really be in when you lose a fight. Rizzo's put in so much time and work to get here. He just knows he made a really bad mistake that cost him.
So Matt Rizzo, he put up a good fight, but Schnell was able to finish by submission, which means he's moving on to the next round. So here are the standings. 6th seed Matt Schnell of Team Cejudo defeated number 11 seed Matt Rizzo and is moving on to round 2. Up next, number 3 seed Tim Elliott will take on number 14 seed Charlie Alaniz in the final fight of round 1.
All right, guys. Next fight from Team Cejudo, Charlie. And from Team Benavidez, Tim Elliott.
Charlie Alaniz fights out of Melbourne, Australia, and he's known as an aggressive, hard-hitting fighter who will stop at nothing to get the win. He's the 14th seed, but some of the lower seeds in this tournament here performed very well.
For me, the rankings and the seedings and all that, it doesn't really matter to me. I'm always looking for a fight. Regardless if I'm ranked high or low, it doesn't matter.
Tim Elliott is one of the veterans here, and he's actually fought Benavidez, and Benavidez picked him first, so that should tell you something. And I am definitely looking forward to see him fight.
I'm excited about this first fight. I know I'm not going to have to go look for this guy. He's going to be nose to nose with me, and it should make for an exciting fight.
On the next episode of The Ultimate Fighter,
You can't beat me. You have no jumping skills.
Matt Rizzo has an intense confrontation with members of Team Cejudo about his first-round loss.
Who said that?
Me, I said that.
And I said it to him.
I said that.
And I said that to him.
No, you saying down to
You
saying down to the cool.
Get out of here, son.
The coaches face off in a match outside the octagon.
Guys, welcome to Top Golf, and today is the Coach's Challenge.
Then it's time for the final fight of round 1. Number 14 seed Charlie Alaniz brings his intensity and knockout power into the octagon.
I don't really have a game plan. I'm just gonna go and take what I want. I'm a pressure fighter. I move forward.
Taking on Charlie will be ex-UFC fighter and number 3 seed Tim Elliott, whose unorthodox style and skill make him a formidable opponent.
This is the best me that there's ever been, and I'm as ready as I've ever been. Here we go. Fight!
Who will become the next Ultimate Fighter?